This is the SFL on the Virtual Football Network. And our part two of our Monday Night Spectacular takes us to the desert. And after a successful inaugural campaign, the Albuquerque Atoms are looking to begin another quest back to the playoffs. They will open season 24 against the franchise who has been denied a championship in back-to-back seasons, the Sin City Samurai. Good evening, folks. I'm Tyler Falk. It is good to be back here in the booth, here calling SFL games. Glad to have you with us. I am joined by my broadcast partner for the evening, DJ Kilgannon. Good to have you here, sir. What an exciting contest we have to close out week one.
Absolutely. Tyler, thanks for the welcome. I'm super excited to be here with you. I think it's going to be a great game with these two teams. Albuquerque, they're going to need to look to stop the run, hopefully, if they can. We all know what Sin City likes to do, or liked to do in a past life, I should say.
For the first time in a couple years, we get to welcome back the Las Vegas market, back to the SFL, formerly the Las Vegas Fury, who dissolved, and then Canton comes over to Las Vegas to become the Samurai. They don all whites here in their inaugural game, playing against the Albuquerque Atoms in their green tops, white bottoms, as here we go, week one's conclusion starts now. And the opening kick will be taken down for a touchback by Shea Carroll, and that'll usher out the Sin City offense, led by quarterback Scar Patterson. Last season, Scar, for the first time in his career, threw below 2,000 passing yards. We'll see if he can start off on the right foot here tonight. He'll start off by handing off left side to the season 20 rookie of the year, Logan Lee. He picks up a good chunk of 4 yards, and let's introduce you to the rest of that Samurai offense. Robert Johnson and Logan Lee are the tailback tandem. Bill Cherry is the fullback. Israel Adams, Al Dillapre Sr., Bob Long, and Shea Carroll are the wideouts with Talon Steele at tight end. Jackson Burrito, Kira Cool, and Adam Chance man the trenches on the offensive line. And the second carry of the ball game this time goes to Bill Cherry, the fullback, going for maybe a yard before being stood up.
Yeah, Sin City going back to what they know best, right? 2 runs to start, one up the middle to that big man in the backfield, Bill Cherry. I think they're going to keep up with that run game.
3 wide receivers and an eye here behind Patterson. He's back to pass. Pressure coming. He takes off and runs. Gets the first down and more. Spinning for extra yards up to the 35-yard line. A great gain of 10 to move the chains.
Scar Patterson looking like his young self again, sensing the pressure around him, taking off in between the guards and getting brought down by Keenan Samuels. That's a nice run there by Scar, shaking out those old legs.
And they'll continue this 2-back, 3 wide receiver look. This time split backfield behind Patterson, pitch out left side. And trying to make a man miss out there is the backup fullback, Terrell Smith. He picks up 7 before being taken down by TJ Frosty, and that gives us enough time to introduce to you the Atom defense. Chris Porter, Leo Jefferson, Neil Rivers, and Joshua Williams are the defensive linemen, with Keenan Samuels, William Patterson, and Seth Berlin at linebacker. Amar Bryant Jr. and Daniel Valentine are the corners, with Jack Napier, Bryant James, and TJ Frosty at safety. 2 tight ends set. You're on second and short here for the Samurai. From the 43 handoff, Logan Lee busting through tackles, stopped maybe just shy of the 50-yard line. Another first down here for Sin City.
Yeah, Sin City with only 3 contracted linemen running it behind their big fullback again, Bill Cherry. Logan Lee with a fullback like that in front of him is going to be hard to stop.
Pitch near side. Cherry gets out of 1. Stiff arms another and gains 5. That's the type of running we're expecting out of Bill Cherry early and often here tonight.
Absolutely. Hard physical football is what we're going to see from this Sin City team. Bill Cherry with a monstrous stiff arm. That is what we like to see.
At 29 carries and 142 yards and 2 touchdowns a season ago, as Logan Lee gets minimal yardage here on second down. Good stop by Albuquerque's defense, and that'll set up another 3rd down.
Yeah, Logan Lee, he's going to be the bell cow, having 2 back-to-back awards on the offensive side of the ball. Top 3 rusher as far as yards go last season. I think they're going to rely on him heavily this game.
From the Adam 44, Patterson back to bats, blitz coming, he gets rid of it underneath, caught! On the little comeback route for Al Dillapre Sr., first down Samurai.
Wow, I mean, what else can you ask for from a defensive front, giving plenty of pressure to Scar, and that is a ton of concentration, able to stay in the pocket, take the hit, and throw a nice ball to Al Dillapre.
What heads-up awareness from Dillapre, who was running an out route and just had to adjust to maybe a bit of an wayward pass from Patterson, who now ushers Logan Lee out of the backfield. Patterson with a four-man rush in front of him, unloads it middle, and that one is knocked away. Heads up defending from Bryant James, an all-star from last season, the only all-star on this Albuquerque defense.
Yeah, Bryant James in the zone, way in the back, able to spot out that cross route up to the middle of the field, able to drop down just fast enough to hit as the ball get there. That is a nice play there by the safety.
Pitch near side, I like running it, and Bill Cherry happy to dish out some more punishment. 21-on-21 crime, and Cherry gets the better of it for a gain of 4.
If you're Albuquerque, that's what you need to keep doing, right? You need to have multiple defenders to the ball every play. One Adam hits him, and another one is there soon to follow. You need to keep these runs to a minimal.
Sin City will spread the field with 5 wide. Albuquerque send 4. Patterson off his back foot, caught! Israel Adams inside the 10. A brilliant throw from Patterson, and it's 1st and goal.
Wow, what a pass. Again, Scar Patterson noticing the pressure around him, rolling to the right and making a beautiful throw in between the zones. That is a nice showing and a nice play, rolling out, throwing it off his foot for a beautiful throw.
This drive continues now on its 12th play of the drive. Pitch left side, Cherry, stiff arm, and he's tackled from behind by Amar Bryant Jr., a touchdown-saving tackle after a gain of 5.
Bill Cherry, he seems like a man possessed tonight. They are feeding him, and it is working. Every run he has had, he has broken at least 1 tackle.
Another run like that, and Sin City will have their first touchdown of the game. Run, middle, end zone, touchdown, just like that! The Sin City Samurai get the first touchdown for a Las Vegas team in a couple of years.
Robert Johnson on his first carry of the day, able to get in the end zone. That's a nice setup run play there. The offensive linemen holding their ground, and they had an offensive lineman in the fullback spot, paving the way for Rojo. What else could you ask for in that spot?
That's the undrafted free agent rookie Jackson Burrito, who usually lines up at the tackle spot, comes up as a fullback, and oh boy, that's going to be tough to stop all season long if they keep this up. Extra point from the rookie 5th overall pick, Charles Franz, is up and good, and that 13-play, 80-yard drive nearly took half the quarter off the clock. It is 7-0 Samurai.
Like you said, taking time off the clock. That is what this Sin City squad does best. Last season, they dominated in rush yards. They were first by far, and I think they need to keep just grinding away the clock like they did in that first drive, and it's going to be a long night for the Adams.
Rookie Clarence Lee, the 17th overall pick, gets a good return up to the 29-yard line, and that's where the home-standing Albuquerque Adams will take over, led by Cyrus Drive. And what a turnaround, DJ, from just a season prior to last. He had 11 more touchdowns, 8 less interceptions from his time in Portland in season 22 to last season with Albuquerque.
Absolutely. I mean, Albuquerque put a lot of trust in him, bringing him in for their inaugural season, and he proved that it was the right decision.
And Jive will motion K. Marion, the team's leading receiver from a season ago, over to his right, and they'll start with a fullback dive up the middle. Justin Williams goes nowhere as he's stopped by Mark Gronick. Let's introduce you to the Adams offense. Jason Williams is the halfback, with Justin Williams at fullback. Hal Fittimore, Clarence Lee, and K. Marion are the wideouts. Jack Wall, the tight end. And on the line, it's Queen Porter, Max Van Linga, Jerian Jones, and Leah Williams. On the 29-yard line, Jive middle wide open is Jack Wall across the 40-yard line to move the sticks.
Jack Wall with a nice route and catch there. A lot of time in the pocket there for Jive, not even having to move because of the protection, able to just hit him in stride. And Jack Wall, a former classic, maybe some bad blood there, getting drugged down after a first down. That is a nice pitch and catch there from Jive to Wall.
Gary Clem, the linebacker in cover, just a little bit off. Was over in Louisiana a season ago, and before that, he was with the Canton franchise. As Jive back to pass, has to get rid of it, and Jack Wall can't go 2 for 2 in as many plays as the ball just sails over his head.
Yeah, it looked like we were playing soccer out there. Canton defender headbutting the ball as it went by. Jive almost looked like it just went by the receiver a little too quick before he was ready.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10 from just beyond their own 41-yard line. Split backfield here for Jive. Blitz coming. Pass underneath is caught for a gain of 8 by K. Marion.
K. Marion, that's a nice diving catch for her right there. Able to keep an eye on the ball through the traffic, dive and make the catch. That is a nice display of athleticism there.
Offset eye, run through the middle, busting a tackle and continuing forward is Jason Williams. A good run again for another Adam first down.
Van Lacey on the tackle, coming out of retirement for this season of the SFL. Welcome back to Mr. Van Lacey with a nice tackle there after a first down for the Adams.
That'll put the Adams inside Sin City's half as they try and run again through the middle. Sean Bennett, the backup fullback, is going to lose a yard by this bruising Sin City defense. And let's introduce you to that defense now. Gary Burney, Mike All, LL Vogt, and Rose Steele are the defensive linemen. Gary Clem, Kevin Brackett, and Mark Gronick are the linebackers. Evan Lacey, Zachary Hamburger, Terrence Pearson, Joshua Drew are the corners. J.J. Bailey, Bo Martin Jr., and Kanye Rockefeller are the safeties. Good little run and a shove from Justin Williams for a gain of about 8 yards, and that'll make third down more manageable. So here they come to the line. Needing just 3. They're a little bit outside of Rob M's range as the toss near side has plenty of room for Jason Williams to move the chains for Albuquerque. Another first down, and it's both of these teams' rushing attacks that are getting the job here done early here tonight, DJ.
Yeah, Terrence Pearson with the tackle coming from the corner spot. Oh my gosh, a lot of physical blocking up there from the Adams. You love to see that. This Samurai defense last season was the first in rush yards allowed. They were shut down against the run, and they're not doing too great tonight.
Jive is going to take off and slide for a good gain of 3. Must have been a broken play or something, but good awareness to get down quickly and avoid a hit.
Yeah, he left that pocket quick for sure. Maybe he saw something he didn't like, but that's a positive gain. That's a nice show from Jive to turn something you don't like into a positive gain.
Quick hitter right side, incomplete, looking for Marion. And good coverage on the outside by the corner, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, that is some nice physical defense on the side over there. Looked like a lot of contact, no call, but that ball was a nice throw, but the defender just played great coverage on that one.
Jive is going to overload the left-hand side of the field with 3 receivers and a tailback. Jive getting rid of it quickly, caught, trying to make a runaway is Lee, and Lee gets almost there. We almost saw what we saw in the earlier Monday Night Spectacular game where Rob Hunt made a big old spin turn up for a score, but Lee is denied a first down for now, as the Adams will go ahead and challenge the call on the field. And so we will take a retroactive look at the play presented by Retroid. Get your SFL console at GoRetroid.com. We'll go under the hood for the first time this season, DJ.
I don't hate the challenge there. Really close. Almost looked like that ball might have slipped over. Better angle. Oh, maybe not.
This is going to be tight. Remember, the yellow line is only imaginary. Some players claim they can see it, but here's the call. Indeed, it is overturned, but is it enough for a first down? The way the coach is reacting, it is going to get them closer. It'll be 4th and inches, and they're not going to trust the offense. They will bring out Rob Ems to attempt a 36-yarder from the left hash and just take the sure points.
Yeah, thankfully they're still going to hold on to the challenge and still get points on the board. Of course, you would have loved to have the first down there, but you can't always have what you want. Nice kick by Ems. He's almost automatic from that range. 3 points for the Adams.
And Sin City will know that Ems was in Canton, now Sin City, just a season ago. He scores against his former team, and that brings us to a 7-3 score line with Sin City still in the lead as we tick closer to the end of the first quarter. If you're new to the Simulation Football League, welcome. The SFL is football for everyone. Get off the sideline and start your player today by joining our Discord server at simfl.net. Click the Join the Community button and begin your career, or just to meet the stars of the SFL on and off the field. It's never too late to get involved. That kick goes out of the back of the end zone, down for a touchback, and now Sin City will be able to start their drive right where they started their first drive, and it ended up in 7 points. Here's a formation that Sin City liked to run on that first drive. It's a pitch, the same type of play, with Cherry getting some good block in the outside. Thrusty comes in to clean it up and stops Cherry for after a gain of 7.
Bill Cherry right now with the majority of the carries for the Sin City Samurai, having a lot of use in their fullback right now, and he's been doing a great job, so I think it's looking good for them as far as that goes. Not in the play now, though.
I formation, it will be a run from Lee, trying to push the pile forward. He gains 2, but some great gang tackling by William Patterson and company. Stop him just short, and what a season ago for William Patterson in his second season. Completely just outshines his freshman season and goes off for 91 tackles, 20 TFLs, 1.5 sacks, 2 picks, and 1 touchdown. They try and go up the middle again, but this time he's denied. They tried to go with Rojo, but the Adams are having none of it.
Bryant James coming down from that safety spot. Some laundry on the field, some red laundry.
And so we'll take
spot.
Another retroactive look at this play presented by Retroid. Get your SFL console at GoRetroid.com. Some early questioning of the officials' spots here early in the first quarter. Here we go. Oh, that's not a really good angle. Here we go. Other side, and it's Bill Cherry on the call.
Close one.
And I think the refs got this one right too.
Maybe same situation as last time, maybe just a few more inches added on.
No, this time Sin City will be charged a timeout, and it will be 4th and inches.
Yeah, you hate to see that if you're Sin City, giving it to Rojo. And I believe, again, that was an offensive lineman at the fullback spot. Not able to get the short yardage needed and having to result in a punt. Just hoping they can hold the Atoms to just short points, or none at all, hopefully.
Good punt by the rookie Charles Franz, who's pulling double duty here for the Samurai, doing the kicking and punting. And so the Albuquerque Adams will start in relatively good field position from their own 42 to begin their second drive. Split backfield, 2 wide receivers here to begin the drive with just 22 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Jive over the middle and looking for Wall. They're looking for that tight end post route early and often, but Sin City's kind of clamped down after the first one was successful.
Yeah, they've done a nice job adjusting to what they've been doing. They've seen it a few times, like you said, and have done a great job getting some safety help over the top to stop that completion from happening again.
Jive changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Offset eye behind him. Now shuffles his fullback Justin Williams, to the tight end role, and they'll pitch it that way. Jason on the give, gets on a 1, but not able to escape the second tackle, and that will take us to the end of the quarter with the Sin City Samurai in their inaugural season and in their debut lead this one 7-3 over the Albuquerque Adams. You're watching the Simulation Football League on VFN. Welcome back to New Mexico. I'm Tyler Falk alongside DJ Kilgannon here in the booth. A special shout out to Ron Haynes and Eddie Gage in the stats truck, keeping us up to date all game long and doing a fantastic job of doing it. Up comes a third down play coming out of the quarter break. Jive with 4 wide receivers. And a blitz coming from Sin City. Jive unloading, middle into double coverage, looking for Wall, and that pass is becoming even more ill-advised as they come along.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you'd said previously, feeding the tight end, right? They go deep with that one into double coverage. Zachary Hamburger able to get a hand on it from that, from the corner position. That's a nice play there by the Sin City defense, able to get the stop and get the ball back at the start of the second.
And while the SFL broadcasting director, Mike Daggs, will be happy that Albuquerque's trying to get the tight end involved, unfortunately it leads to an Albuquerque punt as we take a look at the team stats here today. Sin City's offense, that first drive has really catapulted them in front here early.
It did. It really did. It was a lot of momentum. And now with another stop on defense, I mean, you have to think that the momentum is in their favor once again.
Try and stretch it out right side with Lee, who gets upturned after a gain of 5. And Logan Lee was third in rushing yards last season with just under 1,974 to be precise, and 8 touchdowns. That was also his first season under 1,000 yards rushing in his career. Big lineman at fullback, and they try and go up the gut again, and only a couple yards gained as Seth Berlin has come up with a good stop. And that's one of my big questions for this Albuquerque defense. Will Seth see more playing time here in his sophomore season? Was very underutilized in my opinion. Didn't get a whole lot of tackles or anything in his inaugural season. We'll see what he does here, and he starts off season 24 on the right route. Lee gets out of one, stretching it down the far right sideline, and there's another tackle from Berlin. Not enough, though, to stop Logan Lee from getting a first down.
Yeah, it seems like Mr. Berlin surely agrees with you. Making another tackle, chasing down Lee, and Seth Berlin, he was putting a lot of work in the minors in this offseason. He was doing phenomenal down there. Again, with another tackle after a first down from Sin City. Albuquerque just needs to lock down this run game, which Sin City has been doing a great job with so far.
4th first down collected by this Sin City offense here in the ball game so far. As Patterson looks to pass, pressure coming, dumps it off underneath, caught by Robert Johnson for a gain of 7. And oh boy, if the alarm bells weren't going in Patterson's head, I don't know what were. Everyone was collapsing around him.
Yeah, if not those alarm bells, he surely felt the breath on the back of his neck from those defenders. They were clawing and scratching to get to him.
Lee on the give, and he's blown up behind the line. A hefty hit by Keenan Samuels.
Yeah, Keenan Samuels laying the wood on Logan Lee. Nice tackle for a loss. You hate to see that if you're Sin City. They've been doing a great job with the run game. Maybe Albuquerque's starting to get a feel for what they're coming with.
Blitz coming from the Adams, and Patterson gets out of one, pumps again, but this time he's sandwiched near his own 44-yard line. A combo stop, a wombo combo, if you will. Joshua Williams, one of them to get there.
Wow, Iron Man in the pocket. Broke the first one. Joshua Williams and another man pancaking Scar Patterson. That had to hurt. Dropping down for the sack. What a dagger to the heart to end the Sin City drive.
And these Albuquerque Adams, one of the best at getting behind the line early and often. And they do again right there to begin the campaign. First sack of the campaign for the Adams as Cal Finnemore gets the return up to the 23-yard line and no further. So what do you draw up here? You got it close. Your defense is keeping you in it here, DJ. What do you tell your offense as they come out of the huddle here to begin this drive?
You know, if you're Albuquerque, I think you just got to tell your offensive line, say, hey, just keep doing what you're doing. Give us plenty of time to pass the ball and give us plenty of running room. Jive has done a great job passing.
There's the tight end post route. And this time it connects. 2 of 5 on that play alone.
Yeah, back to Wall again on that route. Manned up with a linebacker, it's going to be hard to stop Jack Wall in that scenario. A 3-time All-Star. He has been phenomenal as an Atom. And, like I had said previously, had an All-Star, or I think he had an All-Star for Canton as well.
Pass middle looking for Wall again. And this one sails over his head again.
Yeah, again, in double coverage. Jive relying heavily on him so far. And you ask what they need to do. Maybe they need to start spreading that rock around. They have 3 other pass catchers that know what they're doing, and they can make some plays. Jive just has to get the ball in their hands.
6 targets, 2 receptions. Clarence Lee has a catch. K. Marion also has a catch on 2 targets. 2nd and 10. Here for Albuquerque. I formation behind Jive. Blitz coming. Jive, middle, coverage. Caught! For a first down, K. Marion on the logo.
Wow, what a catch by K. Marion in between a sea of bodies. Looked like there was 4 people, including another Atom, just surrounding her and was able to haul it in. What a catch.
Stuck out her hands behind the helmet of her teammate Kyle Fittimore to haul that in. That was a dot and a half. Blitz coming. Jive again going to throw underneath, caught by Fittimore. Breaking out of 1 tackle. Fighting with a defender for extra yards. That's Evan Lacey, who drags him down as they go out of bounds after a gain of 7 yards. As we have made it to 2025, and that means the 2025 SFL convention is right around the corner. It's headed to Baltimore, kicking off the league's 25th anniversary season, July 10th through the 14th. Join SFL Nation at the rooftop pool of our host hotel, the Hyatt Regency, looking out into Baltimore's Inner Harbor. You can reserve your room now at the special group rate at simfl.net. Handoff left side for a gain of 2 for Frank Taylor, and he's brought down by Kanye Rockefeller. 3rd and 1 upcoming for the Adams offense.
Mr. Rockefeller coming down from that safety spot, a 2-time All-Star. He is very familiar with helping stopping the run. 3rd and 1. I think they go back to the run here. Let's see what Sin City can do.
Heavy eye run left side. Williams gets a block. He breaks it outside, rolling over Rockefeller to the 37-yard line.
Jason Williams with a nice first down run. They had a lot of men on the line there for Albuquerque, and they held strong. Tremendous blocking, able to get to the outside, and that's all they needed. Had plenty of green grass from there to get the first down.
3 wide receivers and 2 backs in the backfield here for Cyrus Jive here as they begin another first down. Jive, left side coverage, caught! Clarence Lee, or K. Marion, hauls that one in, and they go into the red zone for the first time in the game.
A nice, confident pass by Jive. A lot of time in the pocket, just past the Sin City defender. That is a nice needle thread throw.
He's done that twice on this drive. What a cannon for our arm just to slot that into his receivers, beating a very formidable Kanye Rockefeller. Here's a good run from the fullback, Jason Williams, gaining 7.
Nice run there from Jason Williams. I will say this Adams team last year was 3rd in red zone TDs and almost last in red zone field goals. When this team gets in the red zone, they are lethal. Let's see if Sin City has what it takes to stop them.
They're almost destined to score. 4 minutes and counting here on this first half. Run middle, trying to push the center forward is Williams, and he's only able to grab 1. Kanye Rockefeller is tasked again with run stopping ability, and it's 3rd and 2 now for Albuquerque.
Yeah, Rockefeller with a nice notice. Halfback digging into the back of the offensive lineman, just trying to push ahead. Only a short gain. Let's see what they can do on 3rd and 2 here. A loaded box for Sin City.
Offset eye behind Jai. Pitch left side. Sin City been inside, but they react quickly to get outside, but it's not enough. Terrence Pearson nearly had him, but could not come up with the stop, and it's 1st and goal.
A backup halfback fighting and fighting for yards through the Sin City defender. What a tough run there, able to get the first.
Run, middle, Williams, touchdown, Albuquerque. What heart, determination, and grit to push through Rockefeller. It's a Jason Williams touchdown.
Like you said, Tyler, destined to score. Jason Williams barreling over Kanye Rockefeller, who got so many tackles on that drive, getting him one back with the touchdown.
Williams, who's averaging close to 6 yards a carry in the ball game, gets a touchdown for his hard-earned efforts and puts Albuquerque in front of Sin City for the first time in the ball game with 3:03 left to go. Extra point from Ems is up and good, and it's 10-3 Albuquerque. One thing to note here, or a couple things to note here, DJ, is that Albuquerque, in their franchise history here in the pros, they are 6-0 here at home. And another thing to note, Sin City is 1-1 against teams in Albuquerque's expansion class.
Yeah, it's an interesting stat line there. Albuquerque at home, like you said, has been phenomenal. In a comfortable environment, they are one of the best. Sin City, they have been phenomenal, as we all know, in the past few seasons. And on the road against this Albuquerque team, it is going to be a close, tough fight.
Jornada del Muerto has become a fortress for these Adams. Patterson underneath route to Logan Lee caught. He's tapped down after a pickup of 7.
Looked like a little design hitch route there. Logan Lee going 5 yards, taking a step back, catching it, and falling down. If you're going to get 7 yards on a play like that, you will take that all and every day.
Ticking closer now to the 2-minute warning. Sin City yet to go up-tempo here as the half is drawing to a close. Still plenty of time, though, for them to continue running their offense, and it's a heavy dose of the run game. Logan Lee, first down run to near the 39-yard line.
Yeah, Lee, you have a big old body, and Jackson Burrito, 6'7", 300 pounds, was slotted in at the fullback there. When you have a body like that in front of you, it is hard not to get 3 yards on a play.
He is definitely an overstuffed burrito, if I should say so myself. Run off of 3 yards here on the run by Rojo. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. 10-7. Albuquerque out in front by 3. This is the SFL on the Virtual Football Network. Welcome back to Jornada del Muerto here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Tyler Falk and DJ Kilgannon here on the call. Glad to have you with us here late this Monday evening. We got a good game brewing here as Logan Lee gets the call, and he is stood up in the backfield. That'll lose a yard. Great pursuit on the ball carrier by William Patterson.
William Patterson with another tackle. 5 today. That is a nice job on the run stop for Albuquerque. Not going to have to worry about it now with a spread look.
We talked a little bit about him earlier in the game. He's picking up right where he left off in season 23. 5 wide here for Patterson. 4-man rush. Patterson, he couldn't get off in time. Another sack for Albuquerque, and it's Joshua Williams again.
Wow, what a showing from Williams, able to slip away from the block and completely spear Scar Patterson. What a play from the Albuquerque front 7, able to stop the run attack from Sin City on that last drive and end it with a sack.
And Franz will punt this one away to near the numbers, and Finnemore out of 1 tackle up to the 27-yard line. And so Albuquerque will have 51 seconds to go, the length of the football field. for some more points. But if there's anything to go by of what's already transpired here in week 1 here, DJ, a lot of these 2-minute drives have been catastrophic for the offense.
They really have. And if you're Albuquerque with a lead, I think going for the tud and risking maybe a takeaway, especially on your own side of the field, is risky at most.
We've seen picks, we've seen fumble sixes, and a lot more as Jive is going to check it down underneath. That is caught with room to run, and he gets out of bounds after a gain of about 14 yards. A good catch and run for Justin Williams.
Evan Lacey coming in there like a heat-seeking missile. Williams able to step out of bounds right before he gets there after a first down, stopping the clock. And after that play, getting farther away from their own end zone, maybe Albuquerque thinks, hey, we can put some points on the board.
And they still have all 3 timeouts. Still plenty of time, still plenty of opportunity. Here for Jive and company. Blitz coming, gets rid of it quickly. Caught. It's Marion across midfield and to about the 44-yard line. And there's the first timeout called by Albuquerque.
Another nice post route across the middle. They've been going to that route a lot with Jack Wall and Kay Marion there again. She makes the nice catch in coverage. Nice coverage by Evan Lacey there. The receiver just able to make a nice catch and hold on to the ball.
Jive with time, goes underneath, caught. That's a gain of a couple more yards. That's caught by Kyle Brady, the backup tight end.
Yeah, those are the type of plays you want to avoid coming down the stretch here now. Albuquerque low on timeouts now, just having the one, and you still got about 41 yards at least to hopefully get in range for big money ends.
Empty backfield, corner on the blitz, Jive, and that is caught. Turning, spinning, adjusting, catching. First down for Albuquerque, and they're going to call their 3rd and final timeout.
There goes their last. That is a nice throw by Jive. In man coverage, the stop hitch route worked to perfection. Able to fool the corner, stop on a dime, and make the catch. Let's see what they can do with no timeouts.
Jive, a really good 12 of 17. No timeouts, screen pass left side, and Jason Williams wisely gets out of bounds. A very good decision for Williams to get out of bounds now as they have no timeouts.
Absolutely. Any yards are good yards right now if you're Albuquerque, as long as you get out of bounds. That is the biggest point of emphasis right now for the Adams. Get out of bounds. Do not let the clock run.
Right now they are in field goal range. Pass into double coverage. Incomplete. Off of a defender's helmet. That's Kanye Rockefeller, and that brings up 3rd down.
Again, with a nice play there by Rockefeller, and that was a dangerous throw by Jive. I don't hate it. Trying to go for a big play with no timeouts left. If you're going to have a ball not go out of bounds, you want it in the end zone. But a lot of men around the receiver there. Quite a dangerous throw.
They're going to have to get out of bounds quick if they want to get the field goal unit on the field in time. 5-man rush, Jive, near side, deflected away, incomplete. Great coverage from Evan Lacey. And that brings up 4th down and a Rob M's field goal opportunity.
Back like he never left. Absolutely great coverage there by Evan Lacey. Still in field goal range, but that is a nice play to stop the drive.
This will be a 46-yard attempt from the left hash. Snap spot. Kick swerving toward in between the uprights, and it is good. He's 2 for 2 to begin the new campaign, and the Adams take a 6-point lead.
Right through the uprights. These Samurai know that all too well. Almost no doubt from that range. That's a great kick there. Not leaving much time for Sin City to put some points back on the board. Probably just going to run it out, reinvestigate things at half, and likely come back with an improvised game plan.
Deep kick will be returned here, and they're trying to make something out of it. Up to the 24-yard line goes Shea Carroll, and stopped at the 24-yard line. 007 left on the clock. Now it's maybe a chance here for Scar Patterson to play secret agent man and maybe pull a rabbit out of its hat and find a way down this field here with just those ticks left to go on the clock.
We've seen crazier things in week 1, haven't we?
What's a Hail Mary? Patterson, deep bomb to the numbers, knocked out of his hands. Incomplete.
Wow.
TJ Frosty.
Just not holding on to it. TJ Frosty laying the wood on that one. Leveling Al Dillapre as the ball got there. Looks like they're going to have one more in their hands.
First call got rejected. Here comes the second opportunity. Patterson, it is deflected, incomplete. Looking for Al Dillapre Sr. And the time expires here to end the first half as the Albuquerque Adams lead this one 13-7 as we go into half. A very nip and tuck ball game, DJ.
Oh, it really has been. The Albuquerque Adams have been doing a nice job stopping this run defense of Sin City, and they need to continue doing that. And on the offensive side of the ball, Cyrus Jive has been doing a great job leading this Adam offense with his passing abilities. If he can keep doing that, I think the Adams might have this one in the bag.
Just highlights here. Jack Wall getting involved here in the passing game. And Jive has done a great job of spreading the wealth. Scar Patterson has only targeted Al Dillapre Sr. and Israel Adams. He's 4 of 7. Cyrus Jive 13 of 20 as we're just going to take a break, just like the rest of the players, and come back presented by Brakes GPT.
We just pulled a full-size Taylor Swift helmet. Shout out to all our Swifties. Travis Kelce. This is a Giants Lawrence Taylor.
Patrick Mahomes.
Chad Johnson with the Ocho Cinco.
We have a Drew Brees.
Is that an O.J. Simpson jersey?
An Aaron Rodgers.
Oh my goodness.
Tom Brady! Tom Brady!
Break into the world of sports memorabilia collecting with Brakes GPT, featuring signed football jerseys, helmets, photos, and more. Brakes GPT offers you the shot at winning autographed and authenticated sports memorabilia at a fraction of the price. Join the community of collectors on our Brakes GPT Facebook page and lock in your shot at hitting a humongous headliner on our site, brakesgpt.com, as we are underway to begin the second half. And here comes Finnemore on a great return all the way up to his own 35-yard line, as Albuquerque will start this drive, and they did a phenomenal job in the second quarter, nearly doubling their total offensive production from quarter 1 to quarter 2.
Yeah, that is a nice change of pace from that first quarter. They completely took the game by the horns in that second quarter and completely controlled the momentum and sway of the game.
And they limited Sin City to under 40 yards of total offense, something that they're going to need to do if they want to close out this football game. And not too many teams over the last couple seasons have been able to do that against this Sin City franchise. Can Albuquerque be one of them? Four-man rush, Jive, scanning, looking right side, a dangerous ball that is going to fall incomplete. Sitting in coverage was Zachary Hamburger.
Wow, that was a close one. Gonna be kicking himself after that one. Looked like he had it dead to rights. And if he did, maybe could have been 6.
No harm, no foul. Here is second down, 2nd and 10. Jive will again look to throw. Looking middle, and Rockefeller, he gets it this time. Bobbled and picked, and Cyrus Jive will take him down at the 36-yard line. Rockefeller finally gets the better of Jive.
Talk about a sway of momentum. Kanye Rockefeller taking his great performance into the second half with a bobbling interception. Hot potato, able to bring it down, getting dragged down by Jive like you said. What a play by the Sin City secondary.
And it's the tight end post route that has been bang or bust for Albuquerque all night long, and you just cannot let a phenomenal coverage safety in Kanye Rockefeller do that. You cannot give him that opportunity because he'll do what he just did and take away the football.
Absolutely.
Two-time All-Star last time in season 20, Kanye Rockefeller, as Bill Cherry gets the give out to the outside and gains 3.
EJ Frosty coming down from the top, making a nice tackle. Again, the Albuquerque Adams have been doing a nice job, especially in that second quarter, of stopping the run game. After that first quarter, they completely changed their point of view of the run game, and it has been working. They just need to keep it going.
Ryan run near side with Lee, and he is clobbered from behind by Jack Napier, and that brings up 3rd down.
Absolutely speared. Looks like he came from Lee's blind side. Didn't even see him coming. A nice tackle there from the safety.
Coverage backs off to beyond the line to gain. Patterson could not see him coming, and he goes down for the 3rd time in the game. A great stop by this Albuquerque defense.
Wow, the Albuquerque front 7, you can't say enough about what they've been doing. Chris Porter with the sack, standing at 6'5". That is a unit. Coming off the edge, able to reach Scar for the sack.
He had 4 sacks a season ago. That was last, or second to last, in terms of where he ranked among his Albuquerque teammates. But he gets on the score sheets here and forces a Franz punt. And Albuquerque's offense breathes a sigh of relief. That costly interception does not cost them anything but field position.
Yeah, now if you're Cyrus Jive here, I think you need to try and wipe the slate clean. Try and forget that. Try and not focus on that post right so much like they have in the first half. And right there, showing why they shouldn't with that interception.
Finnemore, the man in motion toward the near side as Jive looks to pass again, looking middle. This one is caught by Karen Marion on the run, beating Kanye Rockefeller beyond the 45.
Another pass up the middle. Kanye dragging him down. Chris Jive doing a little jig after that completion. You love to see it. Hey, Marion able to pull it in. A nice pitch and catch there from the Adams. That is a nice way to start this drive and get the momentum back.
It just seems like no matter what happens in this game, they want to go after that middle of the field. They want to go after Kanye Rockefeller. Blitz coming, Jive, and looking for Jack Wall. It's bobbled, and Rockefeller just desperately running after that one, but cannot get to it. And that's after 4 consecutive incompletions did they finally find Cam Marion.
Yeah, it's been very off and on. 4 completions to 4 incomplete, then back to a completion, then another incompletion. Jive just needs to stay calm in the pocket and make the right reads.
The run game has completely disappeared in the second half. Looking for Jack Wall, incomplete. And my goodness, what has happened here for Albuquerque? It's been pass, 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 and nothing to show for it. The Williams brothers, who were doing so well in the first half here, DJ, they're absent, completely evaporated in this game plan to begin the half.
They are. Jason Williams, who had that first half touchdown, seemed to completely be left in the dust.
Catch and run for Kyle Finnemore. He gets out on one tackle, fighting forward, first down. Wow, what a heads-up play, and it was all Kyle Finnemore on the catch and run.
Kyle Finnemore putting the defender in a blender, making a Sin City smoothie with that one.
Oh, but for the 3rd time, the red hanky comes out here tonight, and so we will take another retroactive look at the play, brought to you by Retroid. Get your SFL console at GoRetroid.com. For the 3rd time, let's go under the hood and take a second look at it. This was going to be tight.
Oh, I think he gets it.
Terrence Pearson got to Finnemore just a yard before. That's where his knee is down. Sin City might come away with this one. Indeed, it is overturned, and so it'll be 4th and short for Albuquerque. Great stop by Pearson. Johnny on the spot for Sin City.
Yeah, usually you're talking about these players, but these head coaches, some great challenge calls so far. All of them, I believe, have gone in the favor of the challenge.
Oh, but here we go. 4th and inches. Here for Albuquerque. It's been 6 straight passes to begin the half. Is this where they open up the playbook and go run? 4th and the length of a football to go. No, pass, jive, caught. Jason Williams had to turn around. He's gonna fight for it, and he rolls, and he gets it. Wow, first down Albuquerque.
Wow, I mean, if you're not going to give it to Jason Williams, at least throw the ball to him. And he shows why. Able to roll over the defender and reach the ball out for a first down. That's a nice play from Williams.
A play that looked busted goes the way of Albuquerque. Jive with all day, looking at a double coverage. Picked off! And back the other way come the Samurai, and out of bounds at the 31-yard line is Mark Gronick.
Wow, what a pick from Gronick. Following that post route, what great man coverage as you saw in the replay. That is a linebacker keeping up easily with a wide receiver. What a display of speed and man coverage.
Step for step, playing the role of a cornerback, doing an excellent job of one of the speediest guys in the SFL. And now Sin City get the football on their own 31-yard line. Patterson back to pass. Steps up and throws. That one's caught! And hanging on to it is Al Dillapre Sr. That's our nice hands catch of the game, brought to you by Retroid. Put a Retroid handheld in your hands and play the only video game with your player in it. SFL 4K23. Dillapre with hands like Velcro.
Jack Napier looking like Dave Bautista out there. Spearing Al Dillapre right in the midsection, taking him down. Hoping he dropped the ball. Al Dillapre able to hold on with a nice gain to get past midfield for Sin City.
A gain of 21, and here comes Logan Lee out of a tackle and then blown up is the only way I can put that one after a gain of 4.
Yeah, absolutely. Keenan Samuels driving his shoulder right through Logan Lee with a nice tackle.
And he probably learned that from all of his days in Baltimore, did Keenan Samuels, with a member of being the Vultures. And Logan, this Bill Cherry, heavy shoulder, inside the 30, still going. Bill Cherry down the sideline, 3-2-1 touchdown. Sin City, a phenomenal, they're gonna mark him just short, come on.
Oh my goodness, Big Bill Cherry, rumbling, fumbling. Oh my goodness, putting a defender on his back. Someone get a doctor to check up on that man. What a run by Cherry. Calling him just out at the 1-inch mark.
Oh, he got robbed. He robbed himself of a touchdown.
Oh my, if you're Bill Cherry, you are gonna be kicking yourself after that one. Someone bring him some oxygen.
And someone get him a touchdown to save face. 1st and goal from the micron mark. It'll be a pass, middle, and it's knocked aside. Oh my goodness, you only have an inch to go. You can just dive forward, but you're gonna try and throw for it? Oh my goodness.
Bill Cherry might have came out and fought the whole team if that was picked off there. Bill Cherry looks like he's back on the field now, but what a dangerous throw if you are Star Patterson.
That's also a very unique situation. It's still 1st and goal for Sin City. They're on a challenge. His handoff. Logan Lee, he's going to get stopped, and there's 2nd and goal. Oh my goodness.
Wow. I mean, nice tackle again there by Keenan Samuels. Been a kryptonite in this third quarter in the run game.
It is a chilly night. It is a chilly night here in Albuquerque, so maybe the down marker froze it one. Handoff on a 3rd down that's marked a 2nd down. It don't matter. It's a touchdown for Sin City from the backup tailback, Terrell Smith. And they've tied up the football game.
Nice run. by the backup there, able to get points on the board, jumping into the end zone. Sin City able to put some points on the board. Let's see if they can take the lead with the extra point.
With 5:01 to go in the third quarter, out comes Charles Franz. Slot this one home. Snap spot kick is up, and it is good. 14-13, a slim 1-point lead here for Sin City.
Yeah, Charles Franz.
I was just gonna say,
pick.
Just gonna say here, DJ. You know, I'm wondering how many likes we got in this video.
Not enough of them.
1, 2, yeah, definitely not enough. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you've got notifications on so you won't miss a minute of SFL and SFLM action, and help the channel grow through your support as we take another little update on our team stats here tonight. The Sin City rushing attack going blow for blow with Albuquerque's passing attack.
Yeah, we had said coming into this half, that Sin City was going to have to change up their plan and play a lot better than they did in that second quarter. And I mean, from that drive alone, they did more yards than they had the entire second quarter.
It's been all passing here for Albuquerque on this second half. Again, they'll go to the air. Jive looking over the right side. Caught. K. Marion is gonna break out. She is gonna go all the way. 3, 2, 1, kaboom! Albuquerque strike on the first play of the drive, and they take a firm grip back on the lead.
Marion getting the lead right back for the Adams, able to get the catch again, as you see on that post route. Back to it, Evan Lacey with nice coverage. K. Marion able to hold on, break the tackle, and she is gone. Just like their jerseys, nothing but green.
74 yards from Cyrus Jive to K. Marion. 162 total receiving yards for K today. And Albuquerque are again 6 points in front of the Sin City Samurai.
Putting on a show. One play, 74 yards. Wow, talk about momentum.
And we were just talking about likes and subscribing. If that didn't get you to like this game, I don't know what's going to make you get a like on here. Hit that, smash that like button, crush that like button, explode that like button as Sin City take over at their own 20-yard line. How does the Canton offense respond? They're not a typical offense with quick strike ability. They like to be more methodical, implement some of the running game. They try again. This time Bill Cherry had that explosive dynamite run just a few plays ago. Gains 3 here.
Man, Bill Cherry, he is running like an angry bull, barreling over an Adam defender and getting a gain of 3. It seems every time he touches the ball, he is causing pain to this Adam defense. And what else do you expect from a fullback?
Passing play from Patterson. Middle tipped by a linebacker. That's Seth Berlin. Incomplete pass. They tried it at the 1-inch line on the last drive. They try it again here, and it nearly results in the same result, but it's deflected away.
Yeah, you had brought up earlier Seth Berlin and what impact he will have on the Albuquerque Adams defense this season. And that is a nice display of pass defense. You just need to make the catch.
Patterson caught just beyond the 40-yard line. First time we're calling Talon Steele's name.
Big Talon Steele standing at a towering 6'7". He is a force anywhere in the middle, and he is able to pull that one in between 2 defenders for the Sin City first down.
Under 4 to go here in this third quarter. 4-3 look out of Albuquerque's defense. They've been really trying to send William Patterson on blitzes around the edge, and it's been working so far. 3 sacks tonight so far for Albuquerque. As again, here they come. Patterson, that is in and out of the hands of Robert Johnson. Ball is jarred free by Daniel Valentine, and it's second down.
I mean, yeah, you had called it right before that play. Pressure has been dominant for Albuquerque again. Scar Patterson had defenders breathing down his neck. Just had to get the ball out there, and I guess Rojo was the best option. Nice defense there from the Adams.
Patterson takes off and runs. He's trying to fight for extra yards, but he's denied any more forward progress by Neil Rivers, and it's third down.
You know, Scar Patterson on the run there. Neil Rivers dragging him down, who was himself a classic last season. Now on the other side of the ball, facing his former team, dragging the quarterback down for a short gain.
He tallied 13.5 sacks with Canton in 2 seasons. As Patterson, middle, somehow caught! Al Dillapre Sr., Houdini's in the house.
Wow, someone check that man's gloves. Had the nice hands catch the game previously and barely pulls that one in. Scar Patterson throws that one right past the defender, hitting Al Dillapre right where that ball needed to be for a first down.
Scar Patterson acting like a sniper out here, finding his target and seeing the pass in. And Bill Cherry, who's delivered so much punishment to his opposite number 21, gets blown up by number 21, Napier, this time.
Yeah, Napier getting a little bit of revenge on Bill Cherry. You can see it there. 62 yards out of his 70 have been after contact. Wow, what a stat.
Pitch, Bill Cherry again, and this time he's going for it, but Napier's there again to deny him a first down.
My goodness, Bill Cherry. Cherry bomb, kaboom, driving through the Albuquerque defender, bringing it to a third and short.
And they've done a great job, has the Samurai, all night long on third down, 7 of 11. Can they make it 8 for 12 here on this one? Handoff, middle, Logan Lee, easy, done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There's a Lee first down.
Yeah, I mean, they are the Samurai, cutting lemons like a fruit ninja, like you said. Lemon squeezy with a first down. That is some great blocking there by Sin City. This Albuquerque front seven has done a great job, and they were able to completely shut them down on that one.
So what you're telling me is they're Fruit Ninja Samurai. Got it. Scar Patterson looking middle, wide open inside the 5-yard line. Cannot leave him wide open. Bob Long gets involved and gets a first and goal.
Another catch right in the middle of the field. Scar Patterson having plenty of time, taking a few steps to his left, hitting the man right in the middle of the zone. That is a nice pitch and catch. That is exactly what you want to see. And now that you are in the red zone, they went to the pass on the last try on the first play. You have to think that they go to the run now.
Last 4 completions for Patterson have been longer than 15 yards past middle. Oh, looking for Cherry. Oh, I almost wanted it to happen because he got denied a touchdown earlier. But
Yeah,
this time it's second and goal.
Going back to the pass, they had an offensive lineman in at the fullback spot. And I believe Bill Cherry was moved out to the tight end going for a pass.
Second and goal. Here for Patterson and company. Goal line defense here for Albuquerque. Run, middle, backup, tailback. Terrell Smith, who does have a touchdown already today, denied this time, and it's third and goal.
Met by the backup inside linebacker, Cole A.E., making the tackle after a short run. Let's see what Sin City can do on third down.
Patterson will look to throw, looking near side, incomplete. Daniel Valentine swats that one away, and they deny a touchdown. Can they stop a field goal?
Oh, Daniel Valentine breaking up the close catch. Bob Lung almost hanging on. Wow, nice play there from Daniel Valentine. For someone who's named Valentine, he just broke the hearts of all of the Sin City fans.
So this one merely a chip shot here for the rookie kicker, 5th overall pick in this last season's draft. Snap, spot, kick is up, and it will split the uprights. Good. brings it to within a 3-point game, 20-17 Adams.
A 4-minute drive there, almost taking all of the remaining time out of the third quarter. And we said it previously, that is what Sin City does best. Ideally, you want a touchdown there if that's the strategy you're going to take. Still trailing with a few seconds left for Albuquerque in the third quarter.
Kickoff is on its way. Here comes the return from Fenimore. He slices and dices through the hash marks. A flag is thrown on the play as he rolls forward to near his own 35-yard line. And instead, it's going to be a block in the back. That will send Albuquerque back 10 or so yards, all the way back to their own 14. This will be the worst starting field position for Albuquerque tonight.
It will, and there it is right there. I mean, that's a nice call. Can't do that. You just got to play some disciplined football. You have the lead. You don't need to do anything too crazy. Just do what you've been doing. Maybe feed Jason Williams a little more than you have in this half, because right now you need to take some time off of the clock.
Feed him more. They've done no running at all to this point, but they do have 109 yards and a touchdown. 26 seconds to go. As there's a blitz coming, Jive looking for Marion on the numbers, incomplete. Sin City all over this passing attack now.
Terrence Pearson giving a hit to the receiver there. The ball popping out. I mean, if they're going to stick with the pass game, they need it to work. If Sin City is going to keep playing that type of defense against the pass, almost no time is going to go off the clock. And if you're Albuquerque, you need to drain as much as you can.
Looks like they will live by the pass and die by the pass. Jive with a touchdown and 2 interceptions on the night so far. Another throw. Jive, right side, batted and incomplete. Might have been in and out of the hands of Fenimore. Might have been knocked aside by Kanye Rockefeller. Instead, no matter what, it's third down.
Yeah, looked like Kanye wasn't able to hold on to the interception there. And if you are Albuquerque and you were going to rely on the pass, it is not a bad decision. Chris Jive had a great season last year.
Jive, pressure all up in his face, finds Fenimore over the middle on a nice little slant pattern, and that'll move the chains and bring us to the end of this third quarter. A great nip and tuck, close scoring affair. Only 3 points separate these two clubs. It's 20-17. Fourth quarter on its way when we come back. You're watching the Simulation Football League on the Virtual Football League Network. You're watching the Simulation Football League here on the Virtual Football Network, the official network of SFLM, SFL, UFL, and so much more coming soon. The Virtual Football Network, where all the best virtual football lives. So here comes Albuquerque after getting a good third down conversion on the last play before the half. This one's going to be caught! K. Marion all alone. Start the countdown again. 3, 2, 1, count. Boom! Back to back. 2 long scoring reception touchdowns for K. Marion.
K. Marion with another one. A pair of long touchdowns in the game. Cyrus Jive doing a great job staying calm. If you are going to rely on the pass, you need to have a QB that can score and score and score. And clearly, Cyrus Jive and K. Marion can do just that.
First of her touchdowns was 74 yards. The second one goes for 70. She's already closing in on 250 yards in this ball game. What a night for K. Marion. What a night for the Adams. They now lead by 10.
Wow, if you were Albuquerque, right, you have the lead. You go out throwing. That is exactly what you want to happen. Sin City has over tripled Albuquerque's rushing yards. And clearly, Albuquerque doesn't care. They're going to keep slinging that rock. And clearly, it's going to keep working. Cyrus and Marion again with a touchdown.
Bob Lung on a good return. And right now, as it stands, this is K. Marion's best game in this new era of the SFL. ever since we went ahead and went to this new era of football. She hadn't had a game where she eclipsed over 200 yards through the air until tonight. And it's not come at a crucial time here for the Adams to begin their season against the same franchise that has been to the championship game in season 22 and in season 23, the last 2 seasons, but have not been able to bring home a championship. Logan Lee tried to change that here on this drive. He gained 7 yards.
Yeah, Logan Lee putting in the work again. A nice gain of 7. If you're Scar Patterson and this Sin City offense, you need to get points on the board as fast as you can.
The current standing for receiving yards is Lauren Percoco with 237. If my memory serves me right, Kay Marion is at 232, just a few yards shy. She could break the record here tonight in week 1.
Wow, when we talked about a crazy week 1, what a finale to that crazy week 1 that would be.
3rd and 3 now after the last play goes nowhere. Patterson, 5-step drop, looking right side, picked up, back the other way. Here come the Adams, all the way home. Touchdown, pick 6, Albuquerque.
Jack Napier, the former all-star, driving a dagger further and further into the chest of the Sin City Samurai. What a game-shattering play.
49-yard pick 6 here for Jack Napier and Albuquerque, who are only favored by 2.5 points, have blown this game wide open and are just a 1.5 after this extra point goes through from hitting the over-under already.
Almost hitting the over-under by themselves. What an impressive showing by this Albuquerque team. Just incredible. After the season that Canton, now Sin City, had last season, they had a lot of changes to their roster, but you know, at the core, it's still that team. It is still the team that has dominated in the past seasons before this one. And Albuquerque putting on a show, slaying that giant.
Here comes the return all the way past the 30-yard line, officially ruled down at the 34-yard line. And if you're a Sin City/Canton fan, there's not a whole lot to be worried about. It is week 1. In fact, both these two teams did lose in week 1 last season, and still Canton/Sin City was able to still make the championship game last season. So still a whole lot of football left to be played in this season and in this game, and Scar Patterson and company have been known for good comebacks. Still plenty to see here. Just over 8.5 to go in regulation. We'll see how quickly Patterson is quick to abandon the run. Pitch out right side. Logan Lee going nowhere. He's going to lose 2 yards as William Patterson gets off the edge again.
Met by Chris Porter and William Patterson, like you said. Chris Porter the first to meet him, and Will Patterson bringing him down shortly after. If they're going to keep running the ball, you need to get as many hats on the ball as you can.
Pass looking middle, incomplete. Patterson again. He knocks this ball aside.
Taking a sheriff badge and putting it on his chest. He is taking control of this defense. That linebacker spot is so crucial to defenses. Clearly in the run game and the pass, back-to-back plays made by Patterson.
4 wide, 3rd and long here for Sin City. Pass right side, in and out of the hands of Israel Adams. And it brings up a 4th down and a likely punting situation for the Samurai.
Bryant James able to get there just as the ball did. A great defensive drive from the Adams. That is exactly what you want. They're going to get the ball back in the 4th with a marginal lead over the Samurai.
Eddie Gage in the stats truck tipping his cap to Bryant James, saying he's been solid all game. I have to agree. with the Hall of Famer as Kyle Finnemore gets the return up to the 36 and no further. And we still got more football here tonight, but of course, week 2 of season 24 kicks off Friday with a trio of exciting contests. First at 8 p.m. Eastern, the Arizona Scorpions head to the Pacific Northwest to take on the recently relocated Washington Trident in both teams' season openers. Then at 10, it's Houston taking on Albuquerque and Chicago hosting Denver. It's Friday Night Football only on VFN. Albuquerque will start this drive. There's the first run of the half for Albuquerque. Gets them close to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, a toss there to Justin Williams at a staggering 6'4", 260 with a nice gain of 3 there. You do not need too many yards. What you want if you're the Adams is to drain this clock like there is no tomorrow. Obviously, stay within first down range, keep getting them, but you don't need it all in one play.
Oh, Jason Williams out of a tackle crossing midfield, but finally taken down by Gary Clem. And that's what we were expecting throughout the entirety of the ball game, not just the fourth quarter.
Absolutely, and Jason Williams showing why it should have been. But clearly, they have other weapons. That is exactly what you want to see. You have an outstanding passing attack. That is arguably what is winning you the game right now. And if you are in crunch time like this and you need to drain the clock, and you have guys like the Williams back there that can run like that, that's all you need.
Caught by Kay Marion, one of the fastest receivers, and she gets it done here today. It's reminiscent of the championship game for Sin City, and they're just shaking their heads over there. They got burned by Jason Bartley, who's also one of the fastest receivers in the game today, and it's showing off here today. Speed kills.
It does. Even I'm getting flashbacks, Tyler. They are putting on a clinic. Kay Marion, 251 yards on 9 receptions. What a showing from her.
That's the new single game receiving mark to beat for every single receiver in the SFL. What a performance from Kay Marion.
And Cyrus Jive in this Adams offense, still slinging the rock. I mean, if you have an identity and you want to stick by it, with all due respect, do that. But that is a brave pass there from Jive in double coverage.
Quick drop Jive, and he's taken down for only the first time today. Finally, a little retribution from the Sin City defense.
Gary Clem driving his shoulder into the blind side of Cyrus Jive, slipping through the blockers and barreling him, just spearing him in the back for a nice sack for that Samurai front 7.
So a 3rd and long now. Here for Albuquerque, empty backfield. 4 wide receivers and a tight end of the up position off to the right. Jive, rolling, taking off and running for it, trying to get to the first down, slides near the 20-yard line. 3 yards shy of the line to gain, but a chance for the kicking unit to add on 3 points.
Yes, Cyrus Jive, that is a nice heads-up play there, right? You don't want to risk a turnover. He takes a jog, gets a few extra yards, makes the kick even easier for big money Rob Ems. That's exactly what you want in that situation. That's time off the clock and more points on the board.
And this one is up and good. Ems remains perfect on the night. Another field goal here for Albuquerque. 37-17, a 20-point lead now for the Adams. My goodness, was not expecting this here, DJ, to begin the season for both these clubs. Albuquerque running away with it, and Sin City unable to match pace here in the second half.
Absolutely. Talk about a bombshell if you're Albuquerque.
Here comes the return from Lung from his own end zone, spinning and trying to find a way forward. Can only get up to the 24-yard line as Sin City's offense will get back to work, and they need points, and they need them in a hurry.
They really do. They're going to have to waver away from the running game that has been so dominant so far, and they're going to have to rely on the pass game. And what we saw in that last drive is that might not be the best scenario for this team, but let's see if they can turn it around.
Pitch near side. Lee bounces off a tackle and then gets destroyed. William Patterson took him out by his kneecaps.
Yeah, taking the shins off of Logan Lee, William Patterson. Just driving his shoulders, into Logan Lee's knees. That is a nice tackle, only after a gain of 1. Sin City not wanting to let the run game go.
Patterson looking to throw out of the heavy eye. That's a one-handed snag by Bill Cherry, proving he can do it all here tonight.
Wow. And I gotta say, they're down by 20, but a big bright spot in this offense has been Bill Cherry with the one-handed catch there and so many rushing yards in this game. He has been phenomenal.
Pitch on third down, going nowhere. It's going to lose them a yard. Wow. Lamar Bryant Jr. on the stop, but when you need to get down the field in a hurry, the run game might have to go out the window, and it might have to go out the window here on 4th and 4. Patterson looking right side, picked off Jack Napier. He's going to try and spin away, breaks a tackle, but finally taken down. His second pick of the night. He does not go for 2 pick sixes, but he sets up Albuquerque in excellent field position to put this game away.
Wow, Jack Napier, another pick. That is textbook zone coverage there. Scanning the routes that are coming your way, able to make a break on it, read the QB's eyes, pick it off, and almost assuredly seal the game for the Adams. But we have seen crazier things.
Patterson, who boasted a 60% completion percentage just a season ago, has now completed only 45% of his passes here tonight, 10 of 22. And that run goes for maybe a yard before he's stopped down.
Yeah, Bo Martin Jr. on the tackle there, coming over from Arizona, making the tackle there only after a short gain, but that is fine if you're Albuquerque. You are just wanting to drain the clock as much as possible and get out of here with the W.
8 men near the box here for Sin City as Jive will usher K. Marion in motion. 3:40 plus to go. You're in the 4th quarter. Jive waiting for the game clock and time clock to really melt down. There's Jason Williams on the toss. Another only short gain, another only gain of 1. Mark Gronick there on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down as the clock continues to roll.
3rd and 8, almost assuredly gonna see a pass from the Adams. They've been doing it phenomenally all game, and assuredly we're gonna see another one on 3rd and 8. They need a first down to, I'd say, close the game out with a win. Let's see what they do on 3rd and 8.
They more than likely going to go to the air. Marion, at the top of your picture, has been the hot hands tonight. This time they go pitch here for Williams. Here comes the fullback, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling all the way down to the 3-yard line. Oh my goodness, the Williams brothers at it again, and it's Justin Williams who comes away with a big scamper.
Justin Williams, the stiff arm pushing the defender into another. Justin Williams, he sees everyone else playing football. He's playing dominoes, pushing the samurai over like it's nothing.
First and goal. Goal line eye, goal line defense. 3 tight ends set. Can they just punch it in? Where Sin City stands strong. Williams is picked up and sat down. No gain.
Gary Clem was the first to meet him in the backfield. He spun off like a top, though. Was able to regain his composure and take a few more steps forward. Looked like got back to the line of scrimmage. They got a few more plays, though, to get some points on the board. Assuredly, at least going to get 3 on the board. Albuquerque, let's see what they're going to do with this next play.
What Sin City's trying to avoid here is tying their largest margin of defeat, which is 27 points, set by Mexico City. all the way back in season 20 as through the middle goes the tailback, Frank Taylor, and he stood up again. JJ Bailey again on the stop. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Third and less than a yard to go from it being a 27-point ball game. This is the SFL on VFN.
Yeah, JJ Bailey has been a nice spot in this Sin City defense, coming over from Florida, making a nice tackle there to stop the running back before he was able to get into the end zone.
Jive, hands off, touchdown for Jason Williams. Another rushing touchdown for the Adams, and it's 43-17. This one is truly a rout.
Jason Williams diving over the line like he's a dolphin. Touchdown, Albuquerque, and that is the katana through the chest of the samurai.
I don't think these samurai are committing seppuku just yet, as
Just yet.
his extra point is up a good 44-17. 2 minutes and 22 seconds taken off the clock after the interception. That's been key tonight. Albuquerque's been able to convert turnovers into points. Both interceptions going now for touchdowns.
They have. And that red zone TD percentage coming back to play. Almost every time they have got in the red zone, it has been points. A few of them coming off of that pick six from Jack Napier, but they have just been outstanding when they have got in the red zone.
And so what can Sin City do? They've got a lot of they don't have a lot of time, but they're going to need to get going here. Albuquerque's offense here in the second half, 17 unanswered points. It was 27-17, and it came up with a field goal from Charles Franz, but that was the last time we saw points go for the Samurai. And Patterson looking middle, and maybe just a bit too much heat on the ball. Didn't want to throw another interception, but trying to get Talon Steele involved. And he's a big old tight end. He doesn't have the speed.
Yeah, he is. That is a big man. It's also a big man to miss. Just going past the hands of Talon Steele, like you said. 2nd and 10 now for the Samurai.
Four wide off to Patterson's right, one wide receiver left, pass into a cloud of people, not just white jerseys, but neon green as well. And that one falls harmlessly to the turf. 3rd down upcoming here for Sin City. They are in 4-down territory for the rest of this game.
Yeah, they've got to make the big plays. I mean, this Albuquerque defense has been fantastic against the pass. You just got to hope and pray that you can get a spark from your passing offense now.
5 wide here for Patterson, looking middle, caught Al Dilpree Sr. to around the 42. And timeout called by the Samurai, trying to at least work on their 2-minute offense here.
And that is a start. Al Dilpree getting a nice catch over the middle. If you're Scar Patterson, just keep doing that. Stay calm in the pocket, make your reads, do what we know you can do, and stop with the turnovers.
Just another look at the stats. This second half, it's been all passing for the Adams, closing in on 350 yards as Patterson's pass is knocked aside by Keaton Samuels. Nothing doing here on 2nd down. Both these two teams will play in week 2. Sin City will continue this opening road stretch where they now will go to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, take on the Storm. That game coming up on January 11th at 1:15 p.m. Eastern. And Albuquerque will face Houston right here in Albuquerque. That pass again airmailed over toward the numbers on the right-hand side. And both those teams, Florida and Houston, won their opening week contest. So who's in more of a position to get a second week win here, DJ? Albuquerque or Sin City?
Oh, I think
Patterson right side. That one's caught by Dillapre. And they'll cross the 40-yard line of Albuquerque. Take a second timeout, and we'll get back to that question. Back to you, DJ.
Yeah, I think Sin City, I really do. You know, they have a lot to prove after the last 2 seasons they just had especially. I think they need to bounce back from this loss and prove that they are still the team they once were.
Empty backfield here for Patterson. Scanning, firing middle, and the ball comes unstuck by Israel. The pass intended for Israel Adams comes unstuck and falls incomplete. Jack Napier in coverage.
Yeah, that's another great play by Jack Napier. He has been all over the field tonight, reading Scar Patterson like he is a book.
6 tackles, 2 interceptions, one of them, of course, going for a pick 6 as Patterson looks right side. Dillapre Sr. comes back to the football, gains about 5 yards, and there is the 3rd and final timeout for Sin City.
Jack Napier again with the tackle. When he isn't in zone, it seems like he is manned up against Al Dillapre, and he's been doing a great job of stopping a guy with that level of talent.
Bunch set near side with 2 receivers on the opposite side. Patterson on 3rd down, looking right, caught. Al Dillapre Sr. to about the 13-yard line, and they go into this hurry-up. A good formation for them to be in the hurry-up if they're looking for more points. Patterson, underneath route near side, is in and out of the hands of Israel Adams. Just not having the night. That's been kind of the night for all of these Samurai tonight.
Yeah, a drop there from Israel Adams, but honestly, maybe not such a bad thing. It looks like he may have caught it and maybe even lost some yards, and the clock would have kept going. Now they have some time to recoup and see what they can put together for this next play.
1 reception on 5 targets. Bob Long, 1 reception on 3 targets. Talon Steele, 1 reception on 3 targets. Pass open, wide open. Talon Steele, touchdown Samurai.
Speak of the devil. Talon Steele, the big man himself. Steel claws for hands, able to make the catch wide open in the end zone. That is a nice, go out with some dignity if you're the Samurai. A nice touchdown, a nice throw by Scar. Able to shake off the turnovers and get some points on the board for himself.
A good prove-it drive, and it's more so a prove-it to yourselves that you can march down the field and get points. 44-24 now your score line, as Sin City will line up here for an onside kick attempt. And try and, well, never say never, never say die. And all comebacks have to start somewhere. And that one goes for maybe just 3 yards and a diving attempt at the football. And it'll be illegal touching, and we'll try this again.
That may have been a penalty, but that was arguably one of the catches of the night. I can't believe he was able to hold on to that.
Once more with feeling, shall we? Onside kick attempt number 2 here for Charles Franz. You get a little bit further there, rookie, and that one is hauled in by the Adams coverage team, and they'll take it all the way to the 32-yard line. Sin City have new timeouts, so that means Albuquerque will walk out of here with a 20-point advantage and the victory. 44-24 will be your final score. An excellent game for sure for these Adams. What a way to start their new campaign, and what a game for K. Marion. Over 250 receiving yards. It stands right now as the mark to beat here in season 24 for all receivers.
Yeah, just what an impressive showing. In week 1, you come out of the gate and you dominate one of the 2 teams that was just in the championship. They may have lost, but they made it there and they were dominant. Albuquerque putting 20 between them and the Samurai, just absolutely terrific.
Jive, a 20 of 35 passing. That's good for 57% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, help leading his guys and gals down the field. The running game, a pretty solid attack here today, but nothing in that 3rd quarter. It didn't spoil the party. The game plan was to pass there all throughout that 3rd quarter, and it worked to perfection for the most part. for the Adams as they will come away with their first win of season 24 against the Sin City Samurai 44-24. 3, 2, 1. There's the horn. Where are the explosions? Where are the fireworks? Where's the big atom bomb going off? Because they certainly deserve it. Albuquerque gets their first win on the season.
Absolutely. I was waiting for that 3-2-1 final kaboom, Tyler. Adams getting the W over the Samurai. What a game.
Both teams very even in terms of first downs, in terms of field position, in time of possession. Sin City do what they've always done and win in that category, but it wasn't enough here tonight. Albuquerque and their quick strike offense and their tenacious secondary come away with points that, you know, Sin City was just unable to counter for.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, that quick strike offense. Albuquerque had so many long touchdowns, including the one play drive to K. Maryland.
That'll do it for us tonight. For Eddie Gage and Ron Haynes and Stats, for my partner DJ Kilgannon and our producer Cameron Irvine, I'm Tyler Falk.